A couple questions.
Sure.
So, I know we worked this, and you said 12,000 miles.
Mhm.
Now, what if I only do 10,000 or less than 12? Am I penalized for that?
No, you're actually rewarded for that, okay? The residual is based on 12,000 miles a year. If you only drive 10,000 miles a year, the value of your vehicle is probably going to be significantly more than the guaranteed future value or residual. So you'll be rewarded for that.
Now, when you say residual, what are you referring to?
With a lease, there's a guaranteed future value, okay? If you purchase this vehicle, who knows what it's going to be worth in 3, 4, or 5 years. But with it says lease here, but actually it's just another way to pay for a car. This way, you are guaranteed a value of that vehicle 3 years from today. All right, now here's the cool thing. If it turns out the vehicle isn't worth what the guaranteed future value is, you don't pay, okay? The leasing company pays. And if it turns out it's worth more than the guaranteed future value, you have the ability to profit from that 2 different ways, and I'll go over those in just a second, okay?
Yeah, I was talking to friends of mine before, and they say this isn't a good thing. Why would I lease? It's something that I'm considering, but
Okay.
what are the benefits of the leasing other than the fact that you say I have a residual that I'll know today?
Okay, the biggest benefit is what happens 3 years from now. Okay, look, if you purchase it, and let's say the payment is maybe $700 a month, which would be right at 72 months. Okay. At the end of 36 months, okay? You got a phone there? Do a quick multiplication for me.
Okay.
Multiply 700 times 36.
25,200.
At the end of 3 years, you've got your car. You still don't own it because the bank actually owns it, but you owe $25,200 on it. Okay? Now, if you lease it, putting nothing down, you're going to pay $574 at 36 months. All right? Now,
20,664.
say it again.
20,664.
All right, do me another calculation. Do 126 times 36.
4,536.
That's the cash you're going to have, okay? Because the payment is $126 less a month than the purchase. So you're going to have $4,500 plus in your pocket, but at the end of 36 months, you don't have a car, do you? Okay, you don't own anything. Up here, you don't own anything either, and you owe 25. But down here, you actually do own something. You own 5 different options. Okay, option number 1. You toss me the keys, and you say it's been real. The Forester's been a fine vehicle for 36 months, but I think I'm going to go buy me a Honda. Okay, I'll be sad. Don't get me wrong, but that is one of your options. Just turn the vehicle in. Now, option number 2. You tell me that Forester's been the finest vehicle you've ever driven in your entire life and you cannot part with it. Not a problem. All you do is refinance the balance, okay? And you buy it and off you go. That's option number 2. Option 3 and 4 get really interesting. Remember I told you about the guaranteed future value, okay? If your vehicle is worth more than the guaranteed future value, you've got 2 options. You can trade it for another Subaru and use the equity you've got in that vehicle to reduce the payment for your next Subaru. Or if you're feeling spunky, you can actually buy it, sell it, pocket the cash, and use that cash to buy a vehicle somewhere else. Again, I hope that doesn't happen, but that would be another one of your options. And option number 5 is 3 years from now, we're 4 months away from the coolest, hottest, newest, most technologically advanced Subaru in history coming down the pike. and you want to wait for it, then you can extend the lease for 2 or 3 or 4 months until the vehicle of your dreams show up. Let me ask you a question. Where would you rather be in 3 years? Owing $25,000 on a vehicle or owning 5 options? You tell me which one works best for you.
Makes sense. Now I do have one more question.
Sure.
Now I'm at 12,000 miles. I notice I'm going over.
Hmm?
What are my options at that point? Say I'm halfway into this lease and I
And
know I'm gonna go
job
over.
change, you
Yeah.
move, whatever, and it looks like you're going to go over. All right, one of 2 things. Number one, if you bring it back and trade it into us, there will be absolutely no penalty at all. Okay, we'll take care of that for you. But if you want to turn it in and go buy something else, then you would be charged a per mileage penalty fee, if you will. What is that?
15 cents.
So 50. So if you go 10,000 miles over, you'd owe $1,500. Okay, that's the difference. Now, 0 down, 1,000, 2,000. Which one works best for you? Check mark it and okay that right there. Okay.